Is this not the prettiest bike that you've ever seen? In today's video, I wanted to show you 5 of the coolest bikes that we have in store. Come on inside, let's take a look. This is our Trek Madone SLR7. It's a 2023 model. It's, I think, the coolest colorway that Trek did in 2023. It's this like purpley, orangey, sunsetty, goldy, anything that you put E on the end. It's probably a color a little bit like that. It's the SLR frame, so it's the top level frame that Trek make, and it's the SLR7. The SLR7 means that it comes with the Ultegra Di2, or it could also come with SRAM Force Axis, but it's their mid-level one. It's got Bontrager Aeolus wheels, the RSL, could even be upgraded wheels actually, come to think of it, which is pretty cool. They're RSL 62s, so they're a nice deep dish wheel. They're tubeless, it's disc brake, it's got the 12-speed Ultegra Di2, so the 8270, I think it's called, from memory. Someone can let me know in the comment section below if I got that wrong. But it's also the one that's got that hole in the back here as well, which was a big talking point in the cycling industry when it first came out. I think this is one of the best looking bikes we've got in the shop. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. For each of these bikes, I'm gonna give you my favorite thing, my least favorite thing, and I'm gonna give you the price and size of the bike so you have a bit of an idea. Looking at this bike, my favorite thing is the color. I think the color looks absolutely epic. I think my least favorite thing is quite difficult, and it's gonna sound a little bit silly, but it's the fact that it has the Bontrager Aeolus Elite saddle, not the carbon saddle, so not the Aeolus carbon. So he's kind of cheaped out in the saddle there. He's bought a $180 saddle instead of a $300 saddle. If that's the worst thing that I can find, then that's not very bad really. It's a 56 centimeter frame, so it's for someone a tiny little bit shorter than me, and we have it listed at $9,000 on the website. So if it sounds like it's something that you might be interested in, come in and check it out, or just send us a message and I'm happy to help out. All right, next. Whoa, that was quick. All right, and here we have our next bike. This one is a 2017 S-Works Tarmac SL5. For those people that have heard of the brand called Specialized, S-Works is their top level of bike, top level of frame. So this is a very, very high-end bike from 2017. The S-Works Tarmac is their lightweight climbing bike. It's probably their most popular bike and the most common one that they sold. This one is, being 2017, it's one of the very, very early adopters of the disc brakes. I first started seeing disc brakes coming out on road bikes when I was working in bike shops in 2016, I think it was. That's when I very first started seeing it. And I can tell that this one is a really early adopter of the disc brakes because it comes with a quick release system rather than a through axle system. So this has the same skewer that you would have on your rim brake road bike rather than your disc brake road bike, which is kind of cool. Again, it's a top level frame, it's got carbon fiber wheels, it's got Dura-Ace Di2 group set. This is the 9000 group set, so the first of the 11-speed Di2 group set. Carbon fiber, everything that can be. It's a pretty sweet looking bike if we're being honest. And again, disc brake was a really big deal when this bike came out. I can also tell by the levers, because they're not Dura-Ace branded, they're just Shimano branded. That means that they were some of the first hydraulic Di2 levers to come out. So this is kind of a little piece of history, this bike. All right, so what are my favorite things, my least favorite things, the size and price. My favorite thing is that it's an S-Works, so it's a bit, you know, look at me, I'm pretty cool, I'm on an S-Works. My least favorite thing is the fact that it does have those quick release wheels. These quick release disc brake wheels were only around for about 6 months. They still make them now, but bike brands were only releasing bikes with this type of skewer system for about 6 months before they moved across to the through axle. So if you did want to upgrade your wheels, it's going to be a little bit difficult to find an upgrade. I guess that's a bad thing. Size, it's a 54 centimeter, so like a medium frame size, and we've got it listed at $3,900. If you want more information about it, come on in store or send us a message and we're happy to help out. All right, next. We have a Cipollini now. If you've been following along with our social media lately, you would have seen some videos that we did where we compared brands of bike with brands of car. And if you were watching there, you'll know that I called Cipollini Pagani. They're like artwork. They're one of those ones that money can't really buy. Cipollini, named after Mario Cipollini, or made by Mario Cipollini, the ex-professional racer, big time important name in the cycling industry. They are the sort of thing that you can't just walk into a bike shop and say, I'm gonna buy a Cipollini. You kind of have to know a guy who knows the guy to then allow you to buy one. A Cipollini can set you back as much as $30,000 Australian at least. I don't know what it's like everywhere else in the world, but Cipollini are one of the ultra high-end bikes, and this one is no exception. This is the Cipollini RB1K, which is different to the RB1000 for the people that have been following along with the Cipollini sphere, I suppose. I reckon the color's pretty cool. It's this blue color. Admittedly, this one's in a bit more of a used condition. It's got a few scratches here and there. You can see on the cranks down here, it's got tubular wheels, not tubes or tubeless. It's got tubular, which is the third type again. Some people call them singles. So it's an ultra high-end bike. I don't know exactly what year model it is, but I do know that it's still a Cipollini, so it's still worth crazy money anyway. So what do I like? What do I not like? What's it worth? And what size is it? What do I like? I'm a sucker for blue, but I can't keep saying it's just the color that I like about it. I've got to say something different, and I'm gonna say the Dura-Ace 9100 group set, or 9150 group set, because it's the Di2. The Dura-Ace group set is always a pretty top-end group set, but I think the cool thing about this one is the brake calipers. This one's actually got a direct mount brake caliper. So it's still the rim brake system, but instead of having one bolt connecting the brake caliper to the fork or to the rear seat stays, instead of having one bolt, it's got two, which makes it a direct mount brake. So it's a little bit more powerful. I think that's the thing that I like about it. The thing that I don't like is that it's got some scratches around the place. It's like putting a scratch on the Mona Lisa. It's just horrible. But it's here to be used, and I guess that's kind of reflected in the price. I was saying before that Cipollinis, you can spend up to $30,000 on one of these, and we have this one listed pre-owned for $3,000. So a pretty incredible price saving. And no, there's no cracks in it or anything like that. There's a couple of scratches here and there, but it's still in good working order, and it's a 54 centimeter. So if it sounds like something that you're interested in or want to know a little bit more about, send us a message. All right, Lewis from the future here. I just want to jump in and quickly say that I've just had a look at YouTube, and it says that 94% of you people watching this video haven't subscribed just yet. I just want to make a quick and polite reminder that we spend tens of thousands of dollars making these videos, and we give them all to you for free. So if you haven't subscribed already, there's a button down below. Please subscribe, it helps our channel grow. And I just want to keep giving you so many more of these videos. We release 2 every week. So make sure you subscribe down below. All right, next. And now we have the Enigma Evade. This one is a titanium bike, so it just looks really fancy. You don't see titanium bikes all the time. The people that have titanium bikes have usually had quite a few bikes in their time, and now they just want something that's comfortable. They don't care about it being all aerodynamic and custom painted. It's obviously got no paint, it's just straight metal. They just care about a comfortable bike. That's one of the characteristics that titanium have. So that's why the Enigma would be a really popular sort of bike. It's got the NV fork, NV stem and handlebar, which kind of just shows that this person has a nice taste in beautiful quality and nice componentry. Fulcrum wheels, can't go wrong with fulcrum wheels. It's nice and easy to tighten up the hubs or the cones and the bearings. It's got a Shimano Ultegra R8000 group set, so the 11 speed, but the newer of the 11 speed, which means if they wanted to, they can fit the larger cassette. If they wanted to, they haven't chose to, but they've got that opportunity. Zero offset seat post. Oh, it's even an NV seat post. That's pretty nice. I think it's just a sweet looking bike, to be honest. That beautiful silver, just raw titanium colorway, just looks really nice. Oh, it's got Chris King headset as well. For those who have been around bikes for a while, they know that Chris King is considered the best when we're talking about bearings, whether it's hubs or headset. They just are the best. They're exactly what you want. And you can get different colors as well. And he's chosen a purpley pink, a bit of both. Anyway, beautiful bike. What do I like? What do I not like? I like that it's titanium. That means that it's quite unique because I don't see it very often. What I don't like, what can't you like about a titanium bike? There's a couple of scratches on the crankset here. Maybe it's not in immaculate condition. Maybe it's a little bit used. It's got external cables. I know that some people like external cables. I personally prefer mine to go inside the frame. Not necessarily a bad thing, but if I had to pick something that I don't like about it, maybe it's the cables. This one here is a 55 centimeter, so depending on who you talk to, that's a medium or a large. It's kind of in between a little bit. And we've got this one listed at, I think, $3,800. If you want to know more about it, let us know, send us messages, send us an email, all that sort of stuff. Happy to help out. Move on to the next one. And next we have the Trek Madone SLR9. This one is from 2017, so it was one of the later of the rim brake models before they moved across to the disc brake models. This one, I think, is one of the coolest bikes that was ever made, and maybe I'm a little bit biased because I actually used to have the same one, but mine was blue. These bikes are just the most aero looking thing in my opinion. The brake calipers are hidden, are literally built into the fork and built into the stays here. It's not an afterthought, it's a special Bontrager part. Bontrager is the sister brand of Trek, so Bontrager makes like the handlebar and the bar tape and the saddle and that kind of thing. So it's literally made by them. It's not made by Shimano like the rest of the drive chrome. This one's got a Durace 9100 group set, or 9150 because it's Di2. It's got NV wheels, that's pretty cool. I think these might be 4.5 NVs just by looking at it. They could be 3.4s. If they're 3.4s, let me know. I think they're 4.5s. It's got the DT Swiss 240 hub, which is the best hub that was ever made by bike brands ever, and DT Swiss made it. Comes with that red sticker down there. Got a beautiful one-piece bar and stem combo. Just, it looks immaculate. Now, if you look really closely, count how many cables you can see on this bike. It was a trick question, you can't see any because they're all hidden inside the frame. There's a brake cable that sticks out here, but you probably can't see that from where you're sitting with the, behind your camera there, behind your screen there. Anyway, it's a pretty epic looking bike. It's a 58 centimeter, so it's my size. And I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I need another bike. So if it's still available, you are welcome to buy it. You might beat me to it. But anyway, it's available. We've got it listed at $6,500. It's a 58 centimeter. And I haven't said what I like and what I don't like. What I like about this bike is that it's pretty much like a Formula One car. It's literally got like DRS on this thing. If I was to turn the handlebars and you look down at this flap here, as I turn the bars, it will literally, they call them speed flaps. That was their marketing campaign back then. As you turn, because there's a brake cable that goes in here that controls that front brake there, it literally just has no space. So it pushes this speed flap out to the side. I think that's pretty damn epic. What do I not like about it? As somebody who used to have this bike, I know how difficult it can be to make these brakes work well. If you get a little grain of sand in there, they feel really heavy and sluggish. But if it's clean, it's all in really good condition. So I only say that because I know the bike, but if you didn't know the bike, just by looking at it, I don't think there's anything you can fault on it. So there we are. I think this is one of the coolest bikes that was ever made. Well, that was fun. I love talking about the different bikes that we've got in store here and some of my favorite bikes that we've got in store here, and even just some of the coolest bikes that are around here at the moment. If you reckon that any of these bikes were cooler than another, or you reckon that one of them is just not that cool, let us know in the comments section below. And also, I will make a promise to you. If you click the subscribe button further down there, I promise that we will release 2 new videos every single week. So if you could help me, I will help you. And in turn, we will help grow this channel. Otherwise, I'm going to say thanks for watching and we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.